Hi, Zizaran here with another video, and this is going to be about my Spark Inquisitor that I'm stealing from my Excel, but also about our magic find thing that we are about to do. So this is a very, very expensive character. This isn't something that would be easy to follow. I've spent a little bit over 200 divines so far, and it's been a really fun experience looking at the difference between me and Steel's chats for this because like as the people that have been watching me on Twitch this league, I'm incredibly rich this league. I've been like doing a lot of sanctum and just making an insane amount of currency. I think I made somewhere between 100 and 140 divines in one day. So in my chat, people were like, well, actually, another important thing. So obviously, people have seen Empyrean and him making money lately, right, with his group. And it looks like so insane on paper. They make like multiple mirrors, etc. But they're dividing it on like 8 or 9 people, and they're giving the traders more than the people that are playing in the maps. So the people playing are getting 6 divines an hour, and the people trading are getting 9 divines an hour, something like that. Which is very obtainable solo, in fact, even more. And I'm not talking about things like flipping, which is like buying low and selling high, or trading currency. Like obviously some of those people are probably making anywhere like 20 to 50 divines an hour, right? If you get really lucky on those, you can get disgusting amount of currency. But I'm talking about actively playing the game. And Empyrean always says on his stream, you can make more money solo if you know what you're doing. And that is true, but it seems so surreal and a lot of people don't believe it. But the really fun thing there for me was my chat is going, why are you going to do magic find? Won't you make less money than what you're making solo? And I'm like, yes, absolutely. But I want to play with my friends. And it's it's a different thing to do, right? It's also way more stressful. So, I mean, maybe I should have found different things to do with my friends because my other character is like giga tanky. So it's kind of this, but if I go out of range of my support, this character can just get wiped out, right? So it's way scarier and less money per hour. But in Steel's chat, when he says you can make more money solo, everyone's like, no, no, you can't. So it's like really fun, the difference between my chat and his chat, where my chat is like, you'll definitely make less solo. But let's go in game and I'll talk about the character and the setup and what we've stolen from Excel so far. So far, I had something like 180 divines at my peak, and most of that has gone into this build. Plus, like, I've kept upgrading my champion, and I've just started investing in some things that I think will appreciate in value. So I bought like 5 Hidden Chorus Lock. I got a few for 9 divines and a few for 11. I think on softcore they're on like 30, 40 already. And I think they're already going up on hardcore. So, you know, I'm just like investing in some things because I won't be able to buy them later if I wait. So the reason I started buying them was when somebody told me they work on double corrupts. And that is very interesting to me because I really want a +4 chest for one of my builds. So I bought 4 of these. And then I have 24 divines left. And I have some crazy things for sale. I have a perfect righteous fire boot that's currently being enchanted. But let's look at the character. So obviously the expensive piece is Ashes. I can't remember exactly how much I paid for this. I've divined it like 6 times now. But oh, I will divine it more actually because I only need 14% reservation. But the important thing is I got one, and that was a pain. I did try to grind one out. It did like 60 eaters, didn't get one. Bought one for 45 or 50 divine, something like that. A lot of the gear I've crafted myself, which was like even pretty cheap fractures, like cast speed, and then just tier 1 deafening scorns until I hit okay chaos res. And then this was just a ring I had lying around. I should probably make a better one, like a crit multi-ring. Needed a lot of chaos rest, obviously. We are working on a new shield. I just need to do prefixes cannot be changed and then augment lightning, and that'll make it +1 lightning. The spark enchant I hit on my first try. I was like, well, I need a spark enchant and I need regen on my boots for EA. So I was like, let's do 1 lab. And 1 lab, boom. It was kind of unlucky because in hindsight, I would have wanted to have a fractured base to make it easier to craft, like 14% suppression. And then, oh, well, obviously, I'm normally using Southband. So these were just on because we were XPing for heal. So I usually wear these. And the reason for that is your hits can only kill frozen enemies. I have no cold damage. I don't freeze. So the good thing here is that I get to not last hit anything. And then Steel Mage as a magic find character has over 100 quant. I think it's 107 now. And 500 rarity. And then Steel Mage has another character that where it's immortal. It's immortal using this technology, so you can't die unless you get one shot. And he's tanky enough that anything in a map can't one shot him. So yeah, he just can't die in the map. Only thing would be like Ubers and Delve. Delve can always kill you. And he gets possessed by a ghost, runs through the ghost, runs through strongboxes. We haven't started with the strongbox tech yet. And then yeah, we get like crazy explosions. You farm mage bloods, etc. Belt, just very standard like life Stygian. The chest was quite a lot to craft. I obviously couldn't get an item level 86 fractured, so it was a bit to craft. And then once I had the suffixes, I had to do suffixes cannot be changed and a veiled chaos orb, and I hit it on the first try, the maximum life. So that was good, and then craft the Fizz mitigation. So very, very nice chest. For the implicits, I thought I needed +2 max all res because the way I thought, so obviously I'm copying this build and I haven't asked him any questions. I was like, I'll figure it out. And I thought like, oh, he has +2 max res because he's so scared of the Guardian going out of range and him getting low res. Right? Because then he'll be 75 res instead of 90, so you could actually die. It's actually because their group has 87 res because they don't have a mana guardian, which we do. So we're at 90 max res all the time, as long as we are staying together. So I don't know, I might go for a different implicit. The helmet implicits are done. The boot implicit needs action speed. And obviously I don't have any glove implicits because I'm using Southbound, and I really can't be bothered trying to get a new one. The wand I made myself. This was basically just essence, shrieking essence of woe until I got tier 2 or tier 1 spell damage, and then you force the +1 lightning spell heal gems by doing prefixes cannot be changed, augment lightning, and then that pops on there, and hopefully it doesn't remove one of the other ones. Repeat until happy, and then I did prefixes cannot be changed and veiled chaos orb, and I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Anytime we need damage, it'll probably be up. There are better ones though. But yeah, I'll work on a new shield as well. The skill tree, very heavily tattooed. I can like quickly like hover over all the tattoos. And the jewels, I just changed. Ember pointed out like, what the fuck are these jewels, Zizaran? Because their damage is a bit low right now. And it's because I had my leveling jewels, which was just life, because I didn't want to deal any damage. I just leached Courage Trial runs to level. But yeah, so now I have decent jewels. I bought my jewels for 30C each, and then I exalted them and actually hit. It was probably on average cheaper because I only missed like 4 exalts. So I hit on that one, and then I have another one when next skill point, and then another one skill point after that. This one's a 2 stat. But it has Project Speed. Project Speed's so nice. Let's just hope Ember doesn't see that jewel. This one was really nice, especially if it had 10 dex in it. I did try divining it once, but it's 7% life, so I'm like, Ember won't know. Skill effect duration, skill effect, restore restoration with life, skill effect, skill effect, life restoration, and then all of the dex nodes here are projectile speed, and then we have cluster jewels. I didn't get a perfect one. I got paralysis, Doriani's lesson, and prismatic heart. The number one thing is you need Doriani's lesson. Prismatic heart helps with res, and paralysis is just damage. It is less damage than Sadis, but I couldn't be fucked spending like 40 divines rolling a perfect cluster jewel. And these are very easy. It's just reforged speed. They 90% of the time hit. And you just try to get some like decent things there. Honestly, getting dex wouldn't be bad. And then my next 2 points are the jewel sockets. And then I have no idea what I'm doing after that. Oh, my Watcher's Eye is pretty bad right now. I'll be getting a new one. Doesn't really do anything except cast speed. That's pretty much it. Oh yeah, we have Bottle Faith, Taste of Hate. Didn't bother getting quality on any of them. I'm playing with Element of Death Dancing. I think that's everything. Oh, I have a lot of Divergent gems and shit. Like a lot. That was like another 20 divines, to be honest. Yeah, that was a rough one. Some people might be asking like why Exile uses things like Void Manipulation and Brutality. This is so that it deals no physical damage on shield charge, so we can do Fizz Reflect maps. We still don't do them. I'm pretty sure we reroll them. I don't know if we need to. And we have Void Manipulation and Righteous Fire and Flame Dash, so that my Flame Dash and Righteous Fire can't kill ever. Oh, a really nice thing is 10% deletes his instant, so from the Dariani, and then, yeah, I leech a lot. Pretty hard to die. I can't use my Righteous Fire when solo. I can only use this while I'm in a group, and they give me Vitality as well, so I get like really, really nice regen. Oh no, solo I only have 400. I probably would have been okay to use it myself if I didn't have EB. But yeah, that's pretty much the character. So we're gonna try I don't know. I don't know how much. I mean, we definitely have to do it till we get twice our builds back. So maybe do it until we get 250 or 500 divines each. And then, I don't know, I might remake the character for something else later. I do have, you know, I think, isn't the original Sin cool with Spark? I don't know. But maybe I'll use it for something like that later. I do have other Templars I want to do as well. Like, oh, and this jewel is just for corrupting blood immunity. Obviously, I can't get that on a flask. I think that's everything. I'm quite pleased with this character. I came up with it myself, right? But yeah, I just followed Exile 1-1. I'm excited. It'll be a lot of tinks, a lot of clips, and a lot of highlights. So I will, I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys will enjoy watching. And yeah, we'll see some MF compilations. So thanks for watching. Tell me if you liked the video, but more importantly, try to die less than I do.